This is Forge Daily with Mackenzie Barwell on the Forge Audio Network.
Forge fans, welcome back to another week of Forge Daily. Today is July 4th, 2023. I'm your host, Mackenzie Barwell, here to give you all things Forge FC. A long weekend for everyone, including the team. Yesterday, they had the day off, and this morning, they were back out for training. And it was a hot one, might I add, 30 degrees and sunny here at Tim Hortons Field. But moving on, if you missed Friday's matchup against Halifax, we'll briefly go over it because it was a close one. I watched the game with some of the staff and Forge fans downtown, and let's just say that just because Forge FC were away in Halifax does not mean there was a lack of support in Hamilton. Forge went into the second half down 1-0, but Kyle Becker would score in the 88th minute from outside the 18-yard box off a layoff from Tristan Borges, who secured his first assist of the season. Becker also moved his total up to 3 goals. Here was the reaction from the fans back at home after that equalizing goal. Later on, in the 10th minute of added time, the Wanderers would finish off a penalty to take the 3 points in a 2-1 victory. In other news, a big happy birthday to Malik Owolabi-Belewu, who turned 21 yesterday. I pulled him aside after practice and spoke with him about playing at the professional level and what it's like being one of the younger players on the team. I started off our conversation by asking how being with Forge FC has contributed to his development, not only as a player, but off the pitch as well.
I feel like it's contributed to my development really well. I feel like I've made leaps and strides as a player, but also as a person, being with, a men's team, guys that are, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years older than me, that have had boatloads of experience in the game. Also, having a coach like Bobby as well has helped me develop, and I feel like, being in the league has definitely taken my game to another level, and I can't be thankful enough.
You talk about having teammates a little older than you. Are there any in particular you feel like you gravitated to as a mentor?
To be honest, I'd say all of them, but 2 main ones would be Ashton Morgan and Kyle Becker. Mm-hmm. But I'd also say like Tristan Henry as well, just because he's someone I play with. Obviously, Ashton is on the left side. He's right beside me. But Bex, as a captain, has been there for me. Tristan Henry with me in the back line has helped as well.
Okay, last thing. We'll shift back to the regular season. You guys are coming off a tough loss against Halifax. How is the team's mindset now going into training and also preparing for another matchup on Sunday?
As you know, we're in a tough period right now, but everyone's mindset going into training is just work even harder than we have been already to try and get ourselves out of this period. The mindset remains the same. We want to win, and we have to win now. I think everyone knows that, and the mentality throughout the team is everyone put in the work and let's get the ball rolling. But we look forward to the next one, and hopefully we can get back on track.
I also had the opportunity to chat with Ali Hojabprour, who is training in full force this week. We talked a little bit about the process of returning from injury and his role in helping the team come out of this rough patch.
Yeah, so this is my first week back full contact. I did a couple sessions last week that were non-contact. It feels pretty good. The first couple of days you get kind of sore in the joints just from being back on the turf. Your muscles are kind of feeling it, stuff like that. But when you get an injury and you're out for an extended period of time, 2-3 weeks, you're just itching to get back on the field. So I feel really good.
Well, you just answered the next 3 questions that I had, because I was going to say, no, it's all good. I was going to say, do you feel like there are lingering effects now, and how do you kind of overcome those?
I think the lingering effects are more in your head.
Yeah.
I think at the start, because it was a knee injury, you don't want to go into a challenge that's kind of re-injure it, or you're kind of scared a little bit in the beginning to go into things. But then once you get into 1 or 2 tackles, or you shoot the ball really hard, or something like that, where you get a little sting and you kind of feel, oh, it's not so bad, then you kind of loosen up and
Okay, cool.
get your feet back.
Now that you're getting back into it, what are the kinds of goals that you're setting for yourself and the team at this point in the season?
Well, I think right now the biggest thing is to get our form back. Mm-hmm. I think the important thing is that we keep training properly. I think we're doing a lot of good things. We're getting a little unlucky, but also the details we're missing a little bit right now, and we're going over those things, and as long as we are doing the right stuff in training, I'm sure that eventually our quality will take over. We'll start realizing, figuring out those details, and then push on from there. But it's really day by day right now.
Forge FC currently sitting in third place in the Canadian Premier League with a total of 19 points, just one below York United, who they will face on Sunday this week. But we will get to that a little later. Thank you so much for listening. Tomorrow we have an episode of both Forge Daily and Behind the Beard, so keep an eye out.
This has been Forge Daily with Mackenzie Barwell. If you like what you heard, please like, follow, subscribe, comment, and share.
Did you not do the little birthday tradition after practice today? I didn't see it.
Oh, no, I didn't. I beat the case, and I hope that I don't have to do it. I don't want to. I don't really want to leave training wet, you know.
So you don't want me to throw you under the bus for that?
I mean, if you do, hey, do your thing. But as of right now, I've escaped it.
Nice.
And I think they can't really get me because my birthday's gone. It's too late now.
True, it's too late.
It's too late.
Okay, last thing.